Hey YouTube, it's the half man, half amazing Black Clark Kent coming at you today doing a video. I haven't done a video in a while, so I figured I'd hop on here and do one. I want to talk about a topic that I have some familiarity with it. I'm not an expert compared to other people, but I do have some knowledge on the topic, so I figured I'd talk about it today. So I wanted to talk about like having a business or having a side hustle and like the logic behind it and what I think the best options are in terms of doing this. So let's get right into it. So back home when I lived in Boston, I was all about, I had my 9 to 5 and I was doing Amazon in terms of selling stuff through the Amazon app on the side. So I would get stuff, I would scan it and I would compare to what other people were selling it and make a comparison of what I want to sell my product for. So, especially in the time where we're at now with this whole COVID-19, people out of work, people are trying to find other means to generate incomes. So, I don't do the Amazon selling as much anymore. I really haven't done it since I moved to Phoenix. So, yeah, I haven't really done that for a while. I've been doing other things to generate more revenue for myself on the side, besides having my regular 9 to 5 type of job. So, I'll give you an example of where I'm coming from with this, okay? So let's say, for example, this hat that I'm wearing right now. Let's say I wanted to get into the hat making hustle, hat making business. So let's say, I can get 500 fitted hats at $5 a hat, okay? So I get 500 hats at $5 a piece. That's $2,500 I just spent on 500 hats. Okay, well, let's go from there, okay? So I have a question for you guys. So you're getting these fitted hats for $5 a pop and you have 500. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 500 times 5 is $2,500 you spent. So what you want to try to do is try to make that money back, make your $2,500 back, and make some profit on top of that. So here's the question I have for you: would you rather? Well, if you had two options, what would you do? Would you want to sell those hats at a 5 times markup at $25 a piece, or would you try to be a little bit more like, let me settle at a 10 times markup at $50 a piece, but you may not generate as much income right away that you would normally generate if you want to sell it at $25. And where I'm coming from with that is sometimes more isn't always better. So I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example where this happened. So I was downtown Boston one day with my girlfriend at the time. And I'm still in the video games. I'm well aware about how rare video games can be very valuable depending on their new or used. So there was this one game. I was at this place called CEX. I don't think they're in the States anymore. I think they're based out of London, England. London, England. They have like they sell all various types of electronics, CDs, DVDs, video games, phones, Xboxes, PlayStation, anything electronic you can think of, this place had it. So there was this game for the Nintendo GameCube. It was called College Hoops 2K3 for the GameCube. Now this game came out for the Xbox, for the PlayStation 2, the GameCube, and I believe that was it. It might have come out for another system, I'm not sure. But the game was rare for the GameCube because it was the only college basketball game to ever come out for the GameCube. So I saw this game at the CEX store for $1. Knowing that I saw this game in a magazine that was a rare game, I happened to take advantage of it and got that game for $1. Okay, so what did I proceed to do? I proceeded to go home, because they used to have a website called half.com, which was part of eBay, where you can sell stuff on there without having to put your stuff on a listing, pay these listing prices. You can just put it on half.com at whatever price you want and hope someone buys it. So I seen at the time that particular game was very rare to be new. So I saw people listing it for like $200. One person had it for $500. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna list it for $100. And you know what? Within 5 minutes of me listing it for $100, I sold it. So that's a situation where sometimes more isn't better. I spent $1 and I made $100. I made 100 times my money on a game that I spent $1. So that's what I was talking about in terms of it was a smart move by me, because I wasn't greedy enough to try to get a 500% markup on a game that was $1. I was able to get 100% markup on a game and sold it within like 5 to 10 minutes after I listed it. So that's one of the things I think about when I think about maybe doing something on the side. Like, I will see people list certain things that I have at a certain price, and I'm like, it's not really worth that much. Like, a game may be worth about $150, but you see people being greedy, like, oh, I'm gonna sell it for $450, $500. I'll sell it for $100 and sell it, and bam, done. You know, I know people back home that are getting into certain businesses, but I don't tell people what to do with their business. I don't tell people how to manage their business. But at the same time, they can't be upset if their business is failing because of that strategy I just told you about. I like to wear fitted hats. I'm not a big fan of snapbacks. It's just the way my head is shaped. I think the way I look with the snapback is a lot better. That's just me personally, okay? Even if you got a hat for $10 a pop, let's say you bought a bulk of 200 hats at $10 a pop, why are you selling a fitted hat for $75 where I can go to Lids and go to my favorite sports team, get my favorite sports team's hat for $40? Because at that point, it's like you're just, you know, being a little bit excessive. I'm not telling you how to run your business, but you can't sit here and be upset when your model doesn't work. Same thing with t-shirts. T-shirts are very inexpensive. You can get a t-shirt for like $5 at bulk, but you're selling it for 40. You know, and you know, I never understood expensive t-shirts. I mean, the t-shirt I got right here, I paid $20 for it. It's a cool logo, whatever, you know. Now I'm all about helping my friends out. I mean, this person's not really a friend of mine. I just know him through association. But at the same time, you know, they talk about, you know, they don't want the pity customer, they want the longevity customer, whatever. But I think at the same time, you're also doing the service to them where they can go get their own product, get something they really want, and pay less than what you're charging. They talk about you want to spend $300 on Jordan. Well, Jordan has a reputation. He can demand $300 on some sneakers. You know what? People will buy them because he's reputable. They know him. They know the brand. He's a popular brand, and they will spend $300 on a pair of sneakers. You know? I mean, you got to know your market. You got to know what you're doing. You got to know who your audience is, and you got to be realistic. You want to give me a bunch of fitted hats to sell? I'll sell them at $20, $25 a pop. I'll make 5 times the markup on that hat that I just spent $5 on. I'm not looking to make the most money right off the bat. I mean, $25 a hat, you know, that's not bad at all. You know, if I'm selling 500 hats at $25 a pop and I sell all 500 hats, if I'm not mistaken, $25 times 500, that is about $12,500. I could be wrong. I believe that's $12,500. So I spent $2,500 on hats. I sold, you know, I made $12,000 on hats. I mean, $12,000 is a lot of money. To me, it is. So I always ask the person, you know, would you want to make more money? Right. I mean, you might make less in terms of $25 compared to $50, but you make more money in the front half. You know, I mean, yeah, my hats go for like $30, $40. Yeah, but you know, I'm not spending $75 on a hat. It's not gonna happen. But also, I also feel like as a customer, you know, if you're a customer to someone that's supporting a business, you know, the person that's running the business should be some type of like personable person and not just be this demonstrative person like, well, if you don't want to buy my stuff, then get out of here. You know, like, okay, that makes people don't want to buy your stuff anyway because I feel like you're coming off confrontational you're ignorant, arrogant, all that. Like, you know, I'm not saying customers can be jerks, because they can be, but at the same time, if you're coming off as an arrogant, demonstrative jerk yourself, then why would anyone want to buy from you? That would just make people go away from you even more, to be honest with you. So I look at it from that standpoint as well. I mean, running your own business, it can be it's not easy at all. It can be a very complex process. And I totally understand that, you know. But at the same time, I look at it as well. If there's an opportunity for you to maximize your income, maximize a way to make money, but doing it in a smart way, then why not? You know? Like I said, I'll take the $25. I'll make $25 per hat because I'm making a profit. I'm not gonna sell hats at $50 when you can go to Lids and buy it for 40. Doesn't make logical sense. I don't care who you are, you know? But like I said, I don't tell people how to run their businesses. I don't tell people what to do or anything like that. It's you do what you want to do, and I wish you the best of luck in whatever you decide to do. So I just wanted to make a quick video real quick. Any questions, leave them in the comments below. Hope you guys liked the video. I may expand on it a little bit more. I just wanted to make a quick video. I just got off of work. I'm a little tired, so I just wanted to make a quick video, give you an example of how I do things, how things should be done. But like I said, I can't tell people how to run their own business. But I appreciate you guys checking out the video. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll talk to you guys soon, all right? The Half Man, Half Amazing Black Clark Kent's out. I'll talk to you.